Wikipedia just reported their traffic is down 75% because of AI search summaries. But here's what everyone is missing that isn't just about Wikipedia. This is fundamentally changing how your customers find and evaluate your pricing. And if you are not adapting your pricing strategy right now, you are already losing deals you don't even know about. I was recently reading this TechCrunch piece about Wikipedia's traffic collapse, and then I dove into recent SaaS pricing research from Metronome, SaaStr, and industry analysts. What I found is a massive shift that is happening right under our noses. We are seeing a 75% decline in direct pricing page visits across SaaS companies. Think about that. 3 out of 4 potential customers who used to visit your pricing page are now getting that information from AI summaries instead. Here is the problem most SaaS companies don't understand yet. For the last decade, we have optimized our pricing pages for human visitors. We have used psychological anchoring. We have structured our tiers to guide people toward our preferred plan. We have even designed the visual hierarchy to maximize conversions. But AI does not care about your beautiful pricing page design. It's scraping your content, summarizing it, and presenting it in ways you never actually intended. And this is happening while SaaS prices are exploding. The data shows average price increase of 11.4% in 2025. That's 5 times the general inflation rates. Companies are now spending up to $8,000 per employee annually on SaaS tools, up 27% in just 2 years. So we have this perfect storm. Prices are skyrocketing while the traditional ways customers discover and evaluate those prices are actually collapsing. Now let's talk about the regulatory and infrastructure reality that's driving this. AI compute costs are forcing a fundamental shift in how we price software. As Scott Woody from Metronome points out, every AI feature you add has variable costs. API calls, compute resources, model training. The old per seat pricing model where your costs were essentially fixed regardless of usage, that's dead. You can't sustainably price AI features on a per seat basis where every customer interaction costs you money. This creates a fascinating dynamic. Companies are being forced into usage-based pricing models not because it is trendy, but because the unit economics demands it. But here's the challenge. You need to communicate these complex usage-based models in a way that AI search assistants can actually summarize. And most companies are failing miserably at this. So what are the strategic opportunities here? First, you need to completely rethink your pricing communication strategy. Instead of optimizing for human psychology on your pricing page, you need to start optimizing for AI interpretation. This means crystal clear tier definitions, explicit feature lists that AI can parse, and usage terms that are unambiguous. Think structured data, not marketing copy. Second, there's a massive opportunity in pricing model innovation. The companies winning right now are creating hybrid models that blend traditional subscriptions with usage-based components. They are using AI add-ons as a bridge to full usage-based pricing. This lets them capture the value of AI features without shocking customers with a complete pricing overhaul. Third, and this is where it gets really interesting, smart companies are turning this AI search behavior into a competitive advantage. They are creating pricing structures that look better in AI summaries than their competitors. They are using usage-based pricing as a differentiator, showing up in AI results as a more flexible, value-aligned option. Let's dive into psychology of what's happening. When buyers get pricing information from AI summaries, they are making decisions based on incomplete information. They are not experiencing your carefully crafted pricing journey. They are not seeing your social proof, your value props, your anchoring strategies. This fundamentally changes the decision-making process. Buyers are now comparing standardized AI summaries across vendors. This commoditizes your pricing and makes differentiation really hard. But it also creates an opportunity. If you understand how AI summarizes pricing information, you can structure your pricing to stand out in those summaries. You can emphasize usage flexibility, outcome-based components, or unique value metrics that make your AI summary more compelling than the competitors. Here is how to implement this strategically. First, audit how AI currently summarizes your pricing. Use ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and see what they say about your pricing versus competitors. Identify gaps and misrepresentations. Second, restructure your pricing communication for AI consumption. Use clear, structured formats. Define every term explicitly. Make your usage tier and limits crystal clear. Remember, AI can't infer context the way humans actually can. Third, instrument your pricing to track AI-driven interactions. You need to know when prospects are getting pricing info from AI versus visiting directly. This data will guide your optimization efforts. Fourth, embrace usage-based or hybrid models that align with AI cost structures. This is not just about following trends. It's about sustainable unit economics in an AI world. Fifth, train your sales team for an AI-first buyer journey. They need to understand that prospects might come with AI-generated pricing comparisons that miss some crucial context. Sales needs to fill those gaps and reframe the value conversation. So here's my key takeaway for you. The companies that win in this new environment won't be the ones with the prettiest pricing pages. They will be the ones who understand that pricing strategy now needs to work across human AI interpretation. You need pricing that's clear enough for AI to summarize accurately, flexible enough to handle variable AI costs, and sophisticated enough to capture the full value you are actually creating. If you only remember one thing from this video, remember this: your pricing page is not your primary pricing communication channel anymore. AI is. And if you are not optimizing on how AI interprets or communicates your pricing, you are already losing to competitors who actually are. I am Akhil from Monetizely. If you are wrestling with how to adapt your pricing strategy for this AI first world, drop a comment below. Tell me what pricing challenges you are facing. I will do a deep dive on your specific situation. And if you found this valuable, share this with other founders who need to hear this message. The pricing landscape is changing faster than most people realize, and the companies that adapt now will have a massive advantage over those still optimizing for a world that simply no longer exists.